Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium 7. In the last episode, we set up this stuff right here. So these are crushing factories from Mechanism. And as you can see, we set up quite a few of them. We've even got an XNet system piping everything in here. And to be honest, the system works, and it works decently. You know what I mean? It doesn't fill up every single crushing factory like one after the other, which I thought it would do. It seems to just sort of like pick at random, which is odd because I tried to set it to do like a round robin extract. So if we look in here, I set it to be like ordered, right? But it's still, it wasn't really working. And on top of that, it was very slow, right? Just like it was going as fast as it should be, it has enough power, but just the process of only, crushing 9 blocks at once isn't that amazing, right? And to be honest, the alternative we found was just using the fire essence and the dirt essence to make sand. And that worked, and it crafted all of the stuff that we needed instantly. But, it was made very clear in the comments that there were a few things that could have been done a little bit better. One thing that would revolutionize the entire setup. So we're going to try and quickly resolve that. Not just, so that we have access to, a better setup, but also so that if you at home don't want to go the route of mystical agriculture, because I personally don't usually like to do this. And that's sort of why last episode I was a little bit upset, because we did massive setup trying to get everything working. We did all this stuff, and then it's like, it's so much better just to grow these seeds. So let me show you what that is. Before we do that as well, let me take out this recipe here. That's what I used to craft. I chucked it into Creative Crafter and it made all that sand instantly. But yeah, so over here, this is where our crusher is. It's entangled in here, and this is one of our crushing patterns. And I believe, this is the other crushing pattern in our hand. You ready? Some of you guys might already know. Others are about to discover. So this is the recipe. 1 cobblestone gets crushed into 1 gravel. That makes sense. Do you know what else you can do? You can crush 1 block of compressed cobble into 1 block of compressed gravel. That's pretty ridiculous, because now we've essentially we've times our entire production by 9, which is insane. Like that's genuinely an insane addition just by adding a simple crafting recipe. And the thing is, there's also a 2 times. And I've just right-clicked on it, so it's going to load up the recipe. Apparently this lags a little bit. And you can crush that. You can crush the 2 times into a 2 times. Phenomenal. Like, genuinely insane. Because that's not just 9 times the original. Like we're not doing like... It's like... Oh, it's an insane amount, because this is 9 of those compressed blocks. The rate at which this... Like, even just stopping here at 2 times, the rate of production that we've increased is phenomenal. Like, genuinely just insanity. So yeah. We should probably do that. That seems like genuinely just insanely... I had a bit of an accent, but it genuinely sounds insanely better. So we're going to do that. Now, in terms of the compressed blocks, there are some cheats we can do. The cheats in particular are these right here. As you can see, we've currently got compressed blocks, and we've even got 2 times compressed blocks. Because we're storing our stuff, I'll actually go and show you, in the mining dimension, in a storage drawer, it's currently automatically being compressed. Where is it? This stuff here. So automatically, just by putting in raw cobblestone, we are creating the 2 times compressed cobblestone. Now, there is an issue in regards to this. That issue is when we try to craft something using this cobble, I believe, I don't know if it's fixed. They might have somehow found a way around it, but I believe it interprets that we not only have 22,000 compressed blocks times 2, but it thinks we also have, this much cobble as well. When in reality, it's ore. You know what I mean? We either have 1.8 million cobble, or we have 22,000 of this compressed stuff. So that's where it sort of runs into issues. I don't think that like, we're not crafting with 1 million cobble. We're crafting with, 500,000. but we're not crushing 1 million at a time, so I think we're good. Okay, I think we're fine to work with. But my main point is, we can skip all the crafting needed to turn normal cobble into 2 times. We can jump right to the 2 times, which is genuinely that... I mean, we could even just use the 2 times, which I don't know. It seems crazy just to think about. But yeah, it was taking so long to... you know what? I kind of just want to try out just the 2 times. Let's give that a shot. So, not the 1 time... This is going to lag a little bit. I apologize for what you're about to witness, being nothing moving, except for my cursor. So we'll grab this 2 times. I don't actually know what I'm doing here. Why am I even doing that? I don't know what I'm doing. What I want to do is grab the 2 times as an input. And then, oh yeah, I did want to actually grab a recipe from this. I wanted to grab that the crushing recipe. And we can paste this in. So it'll create a compressed gravel, right? Perfect. Now, we have 2 options. One is we turn the gravel back into gravel, obviously. The other option is we turn the gravel into sand, which is what we should do. But then the main point I was getting at is we could put it back into a storage drawer. I'll also put this recipe away, and I'll put this recipe away if it'll let me. Oh, actually, I think our storage is full. I won't be putting that stuff away, apparently. Oh, God. We're still having storage issues. We haven't quite solved it. I think we're actually waiting on iron, which we're probably not even getting at the moment. Which I actually probably should fix pretty soon. What was I getting at? So we've got cobble into gravel, gravel into sand, and then we have a choice. The choice is either we have a recipe to... Well, actually, hold on. I think you can just smelt the sand, can't you? Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to go here. I think you can just smelt sand. So I think we'll just turn this back into glass. We'll see. I don't know if there's a compressed glass that you can get. Oh, there most certainly is. Compressed glass. Redstone with the sand block. Yeah, okay. Perfect. So we'll set this up. We'll get the patterns made. We probably won't be able to craft any of it because we need to wait for what do you call it? Power to come back. Oh, not power, but storage. We need to fix our storage issue, which I don't know, I'll have to figure out at some point. But we can do most of this. And then with the glass, we have a choice. We can either, decompress it, or we can put it in a compacting thing, which, I'll be honest, I kind of want to do that. So we'll open this up. We'll go compacting drawer. I'll try to order this stuff. I doubt it'll be able to craft any of it, but we can, we can try. We can dream. Okay. In the meantime, in terms of this guy here, we can put some of these recipes in. For example, the 2 crushing recipes. That should be good. And then obviously the smelter, he will need this glass recipe. And then I guess we have a choice. By the way, if you heard a weird sound, I think that was on my end, not on your end. So what do I need? Do I just do the patterns instead of the compacting drawer purely because I can't afford a compacting drawer right now? I need to solve the storage. Listen, we're close, okay? We're close. What is this? We're a lot closer than I thought we would. That's another sound on my end. I apologize. We need more iron. Okay. Bear with me. We need to do a little bit of a DIY, I guess. So in this dimension, we've got a few things. We have the builder. He builds. He's pretty cool. We should also, unless I took it, I might have taken it. We should have a whatchamacallit, a chunk destroyer somewhere. The only question is, where? We can check the map. We might not have one in here. I'm not entirely sure. It's not looking like it, is it? I think this might just be builder. And we'll just have to make the builder do a bigger area. So that should be fine. So yeah, let me quickly do this because obviously we need a lot more iron at the moment. Because our crushing system in a previous episode, one of the chests wasn't exporting, or I think 3 of the chests weren't exporting. So I think we just lost a bunch of iron dust just to it despawning, sadly. But anyhow, this thing here, what do I need to do? Well, first of all, if I click highlight, we might get a bit of lag, but I should be able to see where it's currently digging, which is right here. So it dug out this big area here. I think we're still loading. Yeah, because there's meant to be blocks here. But it goes all the way across here. And you can actually look at the map, and then it cuts off about here, right? Roughly, maybe here. How many blocks is that? I don't really know. I don't really know, to be honest. We'll see if we can figure this out. I'm sure we can. I think all I need to do here, we'll stop highlighting it. We'll open the GUI here, and there's the offset. I don't know which one we're meant to do. Which way am I meant to offset it? Alright, I moved it back about 90 blocks, and it looks like it lines up perfectly with this wall now. So I think I can turn it back on. The problem obviously is, well, we don't really have the storage for it, I guess. Although I guess it's going to store here, and this is infinite anyway, so I guess we're good. And now I think I just click this. We can turn off the preview, and I believe it's currently working. We should be getting a bunch of stuff, and it looks like we are. We're getting a lot of copper, I'll tell you that much. We're not getting a bunch of anything else. So what we'll have to do here is make sure this stuff's getting piped in. So we'll go in here, we'll grab a pipe out. We'll grab... I do want a netherite upgrade, but I don't know if we'll be able to get away with it. It looks like we can. Here we go. Grab one of these. Beautiful. See if we can put that away. We can put some of it away. I need 2 pipes actually. 2 pipes. Boom, boom. We'll grab a wrench out. Set this guy up to extract and chuck that guy in. So that should sort things pretty nicely. The stuff should go where it should go, I guess. And we should be getting some iron. Obviously, not nearly as much as we want. But you know, some, I guess. And all of this, yeah. How much did it say we needed? It was quite a lot, wasn't it? It was a surprising amount. Yeah, we need about, what, 18,000 more. We currently have 120. You know what? It's not as bad as I thought. We'll just have to wait on it. If I wanted to, which is a little bit crazy. That was my sound again. I'm sorry for hearing these sounds. I got some notifications happening. I think I can speed this guy up. It's probably a bit overkill. Yeah, even that's just too overkill for it. There is an alternative, and that's mining at whatever level iron is meant to spawn at. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, I guess that doesn't really help. Actually, no. There's another solution that I've just realized that some of you at home might have realized as well. I could just craft iron seeds. You know, like that exit, that little safety switch that we have, that's there. You know what I mean? Like we could do that if we wanted. I'll tell you what I might do. In terms of the storage, right? We do have a cell here. We have a 496k storage part, and inside here we have 3 1ks. What if I put the 4k in, and then what do you call it? Take those other guys out. You know what I mean? I feel like that might be smart. Or I guess we've got 1ks there. Hold on. So I should be able to turn this into what we want, assuming there's no redstone there. Hold on. Do this. 1 second. Yep. Grab you. Okay. Take these out. Put him in there. And put these in here. And they should empty, realistically, into this guy. He should fill up, like, completely full. That's what should happen here. So, we'll wait for that to happen. That should happen pretty easily. Cool. And we've got storage again, which means we can actually like order stuff. Stuff should be flowing again. In terms of the iron seeds, it's not a bad idea. Like the thing is, once you get a taste of mystical agriculture, it's genuinely, it's really hard not to. You know what I mean? Not to just, oh, well, surely a little bit of iron seeds. I'll just make a few. It's fine. I don't need a quarry. I don't need to set in. I just need a couple seeds. Yeah. Just a couple seeds. And then this is how it happens. You're watching it happen. I'm not stopping. I'm going to craft a stack of these. Yeah, just a stack. It's fine. Just a stack of seeds. No, there's no problem. Just a stack of seeds being crafted. Nothing crazy. We're currently crafting all the essence. And then the seeds will start. Yep, here we go. Beautiful. And then what we do, we don't even have to wait for it to finish. That's the beauty of this stuff. This is genuinely, like, in terms of producing things, this machine here is phenomenal. Like, it's so good. Like, mystical agriculture, it's so good. Like, it's amazing. I should just be able to drag in these iron seeds, and it'll just become part of the system. They'll get thrown in there. They'll find some place to rest among here, and then we should start getting, pretty soon, yeah, already, iron essence. And the crazy thing about the essence is, like, what? 8 of it will give us 6. That's pretty good. What's this? Crimsite. Interesting. But yeah, so we'll let that sit. We'll see which one generates more before the other. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. We actually need a lot of raw iron. I genuinely think the essence might be the play. as silly as it might sound, I think. Oh, but to be fair, I think we're also currently like processing the stuff. I think that's what's happening as well, because I feel like I just saw the number going up. Am I wrong in thinking that? Apparently I am, because none of these appear to be processing anything. Okay. Fair enough. One of them was. I heard right at the end. What do you reckon? What do you reckon we do here? Do you reckon I order more seeds? Or do you reckon we just do a stack? We'll just... It's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Let's check on this stuff real quick, because I do want to keep an eye on this. Oh, yes. So all of these are done. So now I can shift right-click on them, and I can take out the storage part that was within them. So we're sort of like, we've reclaimed some of it. And this guy's still got what? He's still got 1 million storage left. So we can chuck this stuff back in the system, right? That's fine. Then if we search storage, yeah, we've got all this stuff like ready to go. So the storage part, yeah, 18,000. Or the essence. And you know what's interesting? I don't know how much essence we need. Realistically, it's a crazy amount of essence, but it might not be It might not be as crazy because of how quickly we get the essence compared to the ores. Man. You know what? Actually, hold on. The system's running again. Let's continue with what we were doing right at the start because it will be a pretty cool thing to have set up. I'm gonna do this compacting drawer. So this guy, I'm gonna chuck him into our mining dimension. This is where we've got the rest of our drawers. So I'll slap this guy down here. We will need a card to combine all this. I always forget. I think it's called a linking card. But then I believe I want a configuration card, which maybe I've got that on me. I don't. But we should be able to link this together. Ooh, and I think that would start storing things if I wasn't careful enough, which I'm not currently being careful, but it seems to be fine. And then I should be able to put glass in here, is the thought process. Yeah, and so it'll automatically convert the 2 times glass into 1 times glass, which is pretty cool. So this guy is currently for adding, so that's fine. There should be a configuration tool, this guy right here. We apparently don't have one. I don't know how we don't have one, but we do now, I guess. I must have lost it at some point. And we can right-click to lock this guy. So he's now attached to the system. So he's part of the system, which means, in theory, we're good. We can start. As you can see, a little bit of glass already showed up. How cool is that? Yeah, a little bit of... Oh, this is from the Material Stonework Factory. Awesome. So that appears to be working pretty fine. Is this guy set with a high priority? Yeah, he's set with a really high priority. So, I'll tell you what. We'll do it from here. And then, yeah, let's do it from here. If I search glass now, I believe we can order the glass. So, for example, if I click on this and I type... So this is 2 times compressed. This is insane. So if I... Hold on. If I do a stack of this, missing glass block times 1. No, but you're meant to smelt. You're meant to... Interesting. How peculiar. Okay, hold on. I must have put the wrong pattern in there. Is that what I've done? Have I... Hold on. The plot has thickened. I must have... Yeah, I put the wrong recipe in. I meant to put the smelting recipe in. I don't know. I wish I could explain myself. I need to put this recipe. I swear I did click that. I must have... I've really baffled myself here. Hold on. What did I place in here? Did I place the wrong thing? Gravel to sand. Cobble to gravel. Yeah, I must have really just grabbed the wrong thing. That's pretty embarrassing. But regardless, boom, that goes in there now. So, let's get back. I'm deciding whether I want to watch the machine or watch the number go up. And I kind of just want to watch the number go up because it's going to be pretty crazy. So in terms of glass, as we currently have it, if we want to, which I kind of do, let's put the glass into this system. Is that actually easily doable? I don't necessarily think it is. Unless... No, it's not really easily doable. Regardless, though, there's no glass here. And within our system, there's only 1.7 thousand, right? So I'm going to craft a stack of this 2 times compressed glass, okay? And we'll see how quickly this crafts. So watching here, it should realistically be insanely fast. All it needs to do is crush gravel, a stack of gravel essentially it's crushing, and then crush it into a stack of glass, a stack of sand, sorry. So crush cobble, crush gravel, and then smelt it. And that should be really easy to do. And yet here we are with nothing happening. Because it shouldn't have to craft anything either. It should genuinely just happen. Machine doesn't accept item. Did I play? What have I done here? I've clearly... Hold on. It's possible... I didn't think about this. It's possible... Yeah, hold on. The glass recipe here is in a redstone furnace. Specifically. No other furnace is allowing this through. So it doesn't work. Very interesting. So... we need to change things around. Instead, what we need to do... we need to go the long route. We need to turn sand into... Actually, what do I need to do here? I think I just need to store sand in a compacting machine, drawer. Listen. We're dancing around it. It's happening. Okay, it has to happen. I'm just making sure we don't have a sand drawer. We might have somewhere. There might be sand somewhere else. In fact, is this sand here? This is sand. It's a lot of sand, but it's not what we want, which is sadly unfortunate. We'll pick this guy up. We'll grab another compacting drawer. Everything's fine. Relax. Everything's a-okay. Nothing too crazy happening. Just a man making sand. So we'll go over here, slap this down, make sure it is linked. Oh, I didn't. Oh, Boom, boom. Boom, boom. What? Boom, boom. What? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So this guy is going to receive sand, right? He's going to go there. So that's good. That's progress. What we could do as well, if I wanted to, was slap this guy about here. He's currently not connected, as you can see. And then what I should be able to do is, if I grab another pipe upgrade, it's just sort of like hijack this whole piping situation that's currently taking place. So like, set this guy up to extract, and then just... I could borrow the other one, or we could just make a new one. Open this guy up, chuck him in. So this should be emptying pretty quickly. Is it? Yeah, it's emptying pretty quickly, and it should be going in here. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of stuff in here. Awesome. We're getting a lot more. Yeah, to be honest, a lot more than I thought we would. That's fine. Oh, you know what the better solution is actually? Hold on. I picked this guy up. Here, we can pick that guy up as well. I should be able to get away with the creative importer, right? I can slap this guy down here and then do importer. Boom. Yeah, that worked surprisingly well. So now all of that should be in here. We should have 500,000 roughly. We don't. We don't. Why don't we? Huh. That's concerning, to say the least. Has that sand gone somewhere else? I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. Is it possible this guy's not full, right? Oh, he is full. I just voided it all. Oh, actually, no, I don't think I voided it. I think it's just not here. Hold on. Everything. Give me a few seconds. I've got this. Okay, sorry. If I put this in here, there we go. And then I can put this in here as well. And then if we want to, we can put in our, void upgrade. Just as the extra bonus. But now we should store, a lot more. Which means, realistically, what I want now is to export the stuff. But I can't really do that easily. Yeah. I might have just done it. I don't know. Regardless, it's fine. It doesn't... I did. Okay, awesome. We're good. So, we currently have 6.5 thousand, and that's roughly 500,000 sand. That's a pretty cool ratio. So, if I search for my sand, and we go to this sand block here, and I shift click on it, I could order 6 more thousand, right? 6,000 of this stuff. Which sounds like a lot, but it's not really. This stuff should craft pretty quickly, I would imagine. We should see it going up pretty quickly, I would have thought. And yet, here we are. Oh, actually, you can see this number going up. Oh, there we go. We're at 6.6. So I believe we've got to get to what? About 12,000 if this did go according to plan. So I guess we let that sit. Maybe we go check in on the other stuff. The number is going up. It's just, once again, it's pretty slow. Like, if we're being honest, it's still not the greatest. Obviously, I should probably keep compressing them if we really want to make it that good, which I probably will do. But, like, why does this machine have so many in it? Is the problem the auto sort? Like, if I turn auto sort off on these, does that somehow solve the problem? I don't think it does. But it might. But I don't know. Yeah. I really don't know. Okay, well, hey, at least the system's trying to work. Like, look, a lot of stuff being created. Let's. I got a little tongue twisted. Let's do it properly. We had our fun. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna overkill it now. So instead of doing these recipes here, we're pushing it. We're going the full 9 yards. So we're gonna grab this recipe for cobblestone. We are going to get each recipe to compress this cobblestone as compressed as it will go. So compress 3 times. We're going to keep going. What are we at now? 4 times. Oh, surprise, surprise. All right, I'll be back. I think they go up to like 9 times. They go pretty far, to be completely honest with you. All right, this is the 9 times. I don't think it goes any further. I've pressed U. Doesn't go any further, but it does crush. So we're going to grab this crushing one, which obviously turns it into gravel. The gravel, we can just skip the queue here. We can jump right to turning it into sand, which is awesome. This recipe here, which is another pattern, this is going to have to turn that sand back into 2 times compressed. So what we need to do now is we need to get the recipe for 8 times. So this recipe here, and then we need to follow this chain down. So 8 times we need to get the recipe. Oh, sorry. Not the U, sorry, but the recipe. Yeah, there we go. The recipes load a lot faster, it seems, for whatever reason. So the recipe for 6, yeah, way faster. Like, beautifully faster. I like that. So what's that? 6 times. So we'll do 5 times. And once again, we only have to go down to where we... Actually, I'm doing the wrong thing, aren't I? Because this is still this recipe. I need to do... Hold on. I need to do this recipe. My bad. So that creates 8 times. Yeah. 8 times. And then I need this recipe. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We got to do a little bit of a walk around. All right. I believe that's all the recipes. I could be wrong. I'm also going to chuck them in the creative crafter so that we get maximum speed potential. So we're going to do... I was going to try and do them in like order from the biggest to the largest, but I'm a little bit confused, to be completely honest. Look at all this. Okay, so all of these are for crafting and uncrafting the sand and the cobble. And then down here, we're going to have both of these crushing recipes in there, right? So then we can cancel both of these. I can open up here. Currently for sand, right? We have just under 1 million sand, right? 911,000 sand. I am going to craft 1 sand block. In fact, can I order... Hold on. Can I order a 2 times? We're missing the cobblestone required. We need... How much is that? We need 4 million cobble. We don't have enough cobble. Is there a cobble gen in this pack? There's an igneous extruder. I guess that's the next best thing. Is there like... Yeah, okay. I don't know what to do then. How do I get more cobble? Alright, well in that case, it's still not the end of the world. All I need to do is add a few more patterns here. And in terms of the patterns I need, it's for creating, turning the cobble into like gravel and stuff. So for example, this 8 times, I should be able to turn that into, into gravel like this. And then I should be able to do the same for the gravel into sand. And then that'll allow us to actually order these cheaper recipes, like if we don't have the stuff. Like we can still do the big recipe, but if we also want to, we could do the smaller recipes. And clearly that's what we want to do. I mainly just want to see, even with like this crazy ratio of the compressed blocks, I want to see how fast it is, to be completely honest. So these recipes, all of these are going to go into here. And now, if I search for my sand, right? We now have an interesting dilemma where there's multiple recipes for the same thing. Okay, so this one's going to try to craft a 7 times, and we still don't have enough cobble. Oh, well, actually, it appears as though we don't have much cobble at all. But we've got 1 million in there. Oh, you know what? It's because it's using already, like, the compressed cobble, isn't it? So if I search... Sorry, if I search sand, and I try and order one of these, it's going to try to craft... what do you call it? Yeah, we need more cobblestone times 2, which is insane. Okay. Yeah. So I probably need to go 1 more level down to the 6 times. So sorry, let me search cobble. The 6 times. And we'll see if this one's good enough. And then we'll jump back to whatever we were doing before, which I don't really remember. I think it was the iron. I think we were waiting on iron to process. Maybe even the seeds. No, I'm not entirely sure, let's be honest. Not a clue. Anyway, hopefully we get the infinite storage this episode. That's my main thing right now. So, start. Okay, so we can order this. It's going to use pretty much all of our cobble. But currently, once again, 911 sand. Okay? 911 sand. I'm going to order 1 of these things to be smelted. You ready? I hope you buckled in. 911,000 sand. I don't know if I see some stuff happening. I don't know what I'm meant to be looking at. You know what I mean? Should I be looking at my crafting thing here? Oh, it's done. Oh, because it crafted 1 sand, but now we've got all these compressed sand. Okay, I get what you're saying. So realistically, I don't know what I'm doing. So if I order 10,000, we've currently got available to craft. So it is going to craft some of this stuff. Available 8 to craft. I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I think I sort of understand. So if I click here and I order like 10,000, right? 10,000 of that, it happens pretty quick. Like a lot of that happened very quickly. We currently have 1.7 mil. That's faster than the other stuff was processing. Like it's genuinely, we've already gotten what we needed. If I try this again and we order another 10,000, we actually don't even have enough cobble. It honestly is very fast. And this is only using the 6 times compressed because we just don't have enough cobble. So yeah, and then in terms of glass, it should be the same as always, but it's also kind of not. For example, if I order 1 million, which is that I believe, we have enough, I click start, it's very fast. Like obviously we're not smelting the compressed blocks, so it's still not like the fastest, but it's a lot faster than anything else we have running at the moment, right? Like this guy's pretty insane. In terms of the furnace, by the way, there is a rainbow furnace. I don't... it'll generate... Oh, RF per tick. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess that's cool. Sure. But yeah, this guy's crazy fast. Obviously, he could be better. Just in terms of if I was able to smelt the compressed blocks of the glass or of the sand, sorry. But like this, it wouldn't take too long, right? Like it would only take a few minutes to do 1 million glass. So that's cool. that's all. That's where I was going with that. I don't know what else you guys expected. Anyhow, what's next? Well, let's check back in on our iron, both in terms of the iron ore we have, which is at about what 5,000. I think surely some of the iron smelted too, but also the essence. That's a lot of essence. Like for example, if I turn that like this and I spam click this. Let's have a look. So we currently had 10,000 before I started doing this. If I click really fast, it won't take as long. I think we just doubled it. Like it looks like we've got about another 10,000 coming out. All right, there we go. That's all that stuff. All this iron goes back in. And so with just 64 seeds going around, assuming they're all smelted, we just got, you know, about 10,000, maybe 9,000 iron from that. That's pretty good. That's genuinely pretty good. How are we looking in the infinite department? Are we able to do it? Not quite. We still need 13,000 ores. Ugh, of course we do. Or we just need more seeds. I'm telling you, man, the seeds. The seeds are the way to do it. I'm genuinely going to order more seeds though. I'm not lying, and I'll probably sit here and time and a bottle it. So the iron seeds, we currently made 64. Do I just do like 1,000? It'll use only 4,000 iron. That's pretty good. Like the returns we're going to get, outstanding. Genuinely outstanding. I'm going to do it. We're going to start that up. I can't help myself. I'm addicted to it. I genuinely, I cannot stop. The other thing we could do, I mean, I was going to say we could grow cobblestone and then I could like, crush it that way. But if we're going to grow the cobblestone, we might as well just grow the fire and the dirt, which makes so much sand that we've already got. I don't know. I don't have the answers clearly. Regardless though, this should be pretty cool once it's done, which I'm quite a fan of. There's a lot of stuff processing. The end of this episode, we will have the infinite storage disk. I feel pretty confident that we're not going to stop until we get it. Even if I have to time in a bottle some stuff. What are we currently waiting on? Like, I'm a little bit... I'm baffled. We need to move some of these patterns so that they can process faster. That's what I'm just realizing now. So let's go ahead and cancel. Like, look at how long this is taking. Buh. Insane. Let's close that. Let's run back into our crafting room. We've got this guy sitting up here. He's built for more. Oh, you know what the problem is actually? The problem is it's being crafted in here, isn't it? I think that's the problem. And this guy's not the fastest book on the shelf. He's in fast mode too. So if I search iron seeds and I wanted what 1,000 and I craft that, it's happening in here, right? Yeah. And I mean, it's doing it as fast as it can, but I guess that's probably a little bit better, right? How's that doing? Yeah, he only needs about 1,000 more. Oh, well, I guess that guy's still taking a while, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. And the problem is he doesn't have enough power. That problem is actually solved with an ender gate, like so. Not completely solved, but enough. Oh, actually, he only gets 500 RF per tick regardless. So it kind of doesn't matter how much I put there. Very interesting. Only 500 RF per tick. What a world to live in. Okay. Do we have stuff underneath? We do. So if I wanted to, provide more power to this guy, I would have to do this setup. Which actually, hold on. We've already got this setup here. If I just entangle this guy and place him right here, guess what? Now he's getting enough power. Now he can go even faster. He's getting 2.5 thousand. He should be going, what, like 4 times as fast, maybe 5 times as fast. It's not too impressive, to be completely honest. It's still pretty slow. Wait, why does this... Wait. Why is this processing so quickly? Is this genuinely that fast? Huh. It's not as fast as... That's... What's happening here? Oh, you know what I think it is? I think... I don't think that counts. I think what's happening is the seeds that are finishing processing are going back in the system, and my system's going, oh, they're done. We've crafted them. They're good. Yep, good to go. Like, if I get rid of iron seeds here, and we let this process once, so that we get all the seeds in our inventory, we don't have anywhere close to 1,000. And yet this guy's convinced that we've pretty much got them all. Let's have a look. We have 79. That's not enough. Alright, so I'm just gonna still craft like just about 1,000. So that should be good. And what I'm even gonna do, which I don't know, I'm not the biggest, we're using a lot of our time in a bottle, but it's fine. I'm gonna speed this guy up pretty drastically, so it's like that. And then I think I wanted to speed this guy up like a lot. And as you can see, it gets pretty insane. And then I think we can speed this guy up. I don't think it matters too much. But as you can see, that processes it a lot faster than it previously was. It's still gonna take a long time, but it's better. You know what I mean? Like, look at this guy go up. That's insane. It uses a lot of time though. We used about like an hour worth of, I don't know, being in the game. But a lot of seeds. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can also see in here, nothing, because it's happening that fast, which is pretty cool. Oh, this guy's slowed down, it looks like. Speed him up again. Why not? Like, even just speeding up this guy, if you don't want to spend your time anywhere else. Like, look, that's pretty fast. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to worry too much beyond that. Are we good? What do we think? Someone else made a good suggestion of not clogging up our system with seeds. And that would be by using an external storage on this guy, setting him to extract only. And then that way the seeds, in theory, would go directly back into the system. Arguably, we could probably do it with the logic cable as well or something. Or even place an external storage on here and put like a, what do you call it? Like a filter on it or something on either one of those. We could. I don't think that's the main issue though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's responsible for clogging our whole system. I think we've definitely got bigger fish to fry. Alright, so I've been burning through our time, and we're pretty much at 500, which I'm pretty happy about. I'll wait for this time in a bottle stuff to run out so that, you know, we don't waste all of our stuff. Then I'm going to hook the thing back up so that we've got the seeds flowing through the system again, and I want to see exactly how much we're dealing with. Oh, it looks like it's pretty much done. That guy's probably going to waste a little bit, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, add them to the seeds again. By the way, just a friendly reminder of the iron we have. We currently have 2.2 thousand. I don't even know where we got that from because none of it's flowing in the system, but that's how quickly we were getting stuff. I'm going to now put the iron seeds back in, and we'll have to wrap our heads around stuff. If I want to, we can take fire armor out. I'll keep nether stars in because we're going to constantly need those, and I don't think we have too many of them, to be fair. But we should now be getting an insane amount of this iron essence if everything's going according to plan, which kind of looks like it is. We should be getting about 500 every single time because we genuinely have enough spots, or at least we should. The empty spots are kind of good because that means we're not overflowed. You know what I mean? So we should be getting, the most bang for our buck. Well, not the most, but we're not wasting any iron seeds, I guess. We could use more seeds, but we're not wasting any at the moment. And as you can see, a lot of essence. It was about 10,000, sort of gave us about like 8,000 or something, it looked like, in terms of the iron pieces, or the iron ingots compared to the iron essence, which means we don't need much. We don't need to wait much at all. Realistically, what I should do is try and order as much of this as I can. So for example, I think I had 6,000 pieces, so I should order what should I order? Yeah, 60,000? No, I should order 3,600. Yeah, that should process pretty much all of them. Wait, no, an extra one. Hold on, 36,000. I think. Right? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Yeah, that's what I wanted. 6,000. Yeah, awesome. So we'll order that. That should be on its way. It should process. That gets rid of most of our ore, I guess. And then realistically, we should have a crafting recipe for turning the other stuff into the stuff, if that's a sentence. Turning our ore pieces into our ore essence, into our ingots. So this pattern here. This pattern here. There we go. So we'll grab that. We'll chuck him in here. Why not? And if I search infinite now, what's it going to tell me? Is it going to yell at me? Yeah, it says we still need more. But I think we're good. Or at least I feel like we're on our way to being good. Which actually reminds me, by the way, we've currently got just a diamond crafter over here, and he's good. But like, I mean, he's getting pretty slow, I think. Like, he only does 25 times the crafting speed. I mean, I guess it's fine. I guess, wait. 25 each. We've got more than 25 guys, which means they're all getting, like, one of these sides, I think, is 24. So we've got about roughly 50, you know, like 48 people here crushing. I think they're sort of, like, it's barely going up. We could definitely do with a better crafter. Like, this guy, he's got nothing. What's going on here? We are set to round robin, right? Yeah, round robin. I don't really know. I feel like we could definitely do with a better crafter, and I might actually do that. Oh, we actually, we have one on us, and we've got two in our system. So I'll tell you what, we'll sort our inventory. We'll grab this guy out, sort all that. Inside of here, we've got a bunch of junk. We're going to break this, make a bit of a mess. There we go. Pick everything up, hopefully. Hopefully nothing vanished. Or maybe it did. Hopefully not. We'll put all this dust in here, and we should be good. Awesome. So now, in terms of this recipe, I should be able to pretty much cancel this, right? The stuff should still process for the most part. We can cancel that as well. But things should get placed in a lot faster, like outstandingly faster. For example, they've all got what they need. All of these that needed stuff have stuff, you know what I mean? Like they're not slowly filling up. They have what they need, and that's sort of like final. So in terms of iron, what are we looking at? I mean, I think we're pretty much there, right? Also, now that all those seeds are I'm messing up my words, but I think you guys get the gist of what I'm getting at. What I should do here is take that iron ore recipe out. Now that we've got the seeds growing stuff. So this recipe here, if I take that out, I believe now it should use request failed. One of the crafting ingredients ended up needing itself. You need to remove the pattern or make sure the pattern is not used during crafting. The offending pattern is for the iron ingot. So the iron ingot, I thought was this recipe right here. 8 iron essence equals an iron ingot. I think part of the issue is that to make iron essence... to make iron essence, that should be fine. That should work perfectly. I'm guessing there's another iron ingot in here somewhere that's not happy that I took this stuff out. In fact, hold on. I think it's this guy over here. Let me take out this recipe here that uses the dust. Now if I were to try to order this... Yeah, now it works. Now it just says it needs iron essence. And as you can see, we need 100,000. we need an insane amount. But at the same time, we got all this in a very short amount of time. I don't really know. I don't really know what the plan is, to be honest with you. All right, let me start processing some of this dust. I've set up a creative exporter down here just to put the dust in here so that we've actually, got it being smelted. That should help out a little bit, I guess. It is genuinely, I'm still baffled at just how much this thing needs. I mean, that helped a lot, to be honest. Actually, we get so much essence. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty much just going to AFK for the rest. Realistically, what we should do is have a lot of this running. And what we'll probably do in the future is just passively, we might keep like a certain amount of seeds in the system. You know what I mean? So we'll take out like majority of these seeds and store them somewhere else. Just so that we can have everything processing instead of like only iron or only nether stars, you know what I mean? Which reminds me as well, we've got a decent amount of this nether star essence. Like, we're doing pretty good. In terms of the nether stars, we don't even have a pattern for that created, so maybe I should do that real quick. The rest of these patterns, we'll put those away. It doesn't necessarily matter. The nether star, we obviously want this recipe right here that turns them into chunks. We then want this recipe right here that turns the chunks into stars. And then we want... I'm probably going to have to count again how many we need. We need, I believe, 15 of these. And we're getting there. We currently have about 300,000. we need about 2 million. So realistically, we probably want a lot more Nether Star seeds going through the system. The problem is these guys are very expensive, like crazy expensive. Another thing, real quick, is nuggets. What are we looking at for Allthemodium? I mean, they exist. I'm still not too crazy impressed with the bees. I mean, I think it is better than just the bees normally, the simulation upgrade, but I don't really know. I'll be honest, I'm not too sure how I feel about it. Yeah, okay, so, but by the way, I'm genuinely pretty much, do I AFK? I think I do just AFK. Because the problem is I can't really order more seeds because I don't know, it doesn't like crafting them because every time the seeds enter the system, it thinks that, I don't know, it thinks that it's crafted them. In terms of like the iron seeds, like if I try to craft a stack, we have all the stuff, it will start to do a stack, but look at this. It already thinks it's done because all the finished products went back in. So like, I mean, I guess he's still doing it. Apparently. I'm a little bit confused. Is he going to keep doing it? Yeah. Okay, sure. Why not? Now, I don't know if this sounds horrible, but you can have a little bit of ASMR. Well, actually, hold on. Are these guys all done? Oh, they're all done. Unlucky. Oh, there's a little bit of it. I guess this guy. The crackling as they all were like processing the stuff was insane. But sadly I can't replicate it. By the way, as I wait here, I'm currently using Overimagined shaders. They look very beautiful. It's long overdue. Let's give some other shaders a shot. we'll see what our place looks like. Now this one's very motion blurry, so I'll try not to do too crazy, but like I could just sit here and just watch this stuff generate. And it doesn't feel that bad. You know what I mean? It almost feels like the video has a little bit of editing, you know? It feels like, oh, what's going on here? But in reality, it's just shaders, which is so cool. And like the lens flare is pretty nice. Even like, look at the smoke, the cell shading on it that gives it that outline on the left. And some of these shaders are very beautiful. I really love the game. These shaders, by the way, are Astrolex, and it's a BSL edit by Lex Boost, and it's very, very cool. Like, look at this. Any like moment that I sit here looks like it's I don't know, part of something bigger than just like a little world that I went and built on. I could do this for ages. I know this probably isn't the time and place to do it, but I couldn't help myself. Even like, look at our tractor with wheels that don't spin. It's pretty cool. We're very close, by the way. We are currently in the iron department. We're about 20,000 off, I think. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If I wanted to, I could grab out this iron. And I could fly over here. Hold on, let me grab my HUD back. Oh, I went through a spot. We're good. Everything's fine. Hold on. Oh god, the motion blur is pretty rough. I'm sorry if you guys like throwing up right now. I can chuck the iron in here, and this should give us a little bit of a cutting edge. And we can fly back over. Oh my god, buckle in over here, and we can listen. Oh, I don't know if it's a good sound or a bad sound. Kind of both. This is pretty nice. Look at this. It might be pretty bad. But yeah, we're like just around the corner of getting all the stuff. We'll go back to our Overimagined shaders. They're a little bit nicer, a little bit friendlier. Not nicer, but you know, friendlier. So yeah, we're very close. Once we have this, listen. All the future episodes are gonna be amazing. We literally just need Unobtanium, which I believe we can obtain magically through the power of nuggets. I believe we can order our infinite storage disk. What is it going to need to craft? It's going to do a lot of smelting. It has to do a decent amount of crafting. I'm tempted to put the recipes in the creative crafter just before we do this so that like it'll actually happen this episode. You know what I mean? The problem is I've got to hunt down all these different patterns that build together to make the thing. To be fair, it looks like most of them are pretty much this stuff over here. Although, oh no, these are fluid storage. That makes sense, I guess. So one of these coming up should have the storage ones that we want. We'll probably... do we need like the chips as well? We might need this stuff. I might grab this stuff out and put them into the creative as well, just to sort of like be on top of things, just in case. Just in case we need this stuff. Here we can... Oh no, I tried to sort it. It didn't sort. That's great. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Here's our storage. So I'm going to grab all these out. Including the final piece there. Open up our creative one. Chuck all these patterns in. These three as well. That should be everything. So now, infinite storage disk, craft, open up our grid. You can see the stuff crafting. So the actual crafting recipes are happening insanely fast, as you can see, like astronomically fast. And I believe the current waiting game is just like on the smelting, but even that, look at how fast these numbers are moving. If we look over here, this guy's currently receiving infinite raw basic processes that are just crafting instantly. They're smelting instantly. You can't even see it move. If we wanted to, we could speed it up. It would make a difference. As you can see in here, this stuff's going, I guess, as fast as it can. It's almost done, it looks like. Maybe. Maybe not. It's hard to tell, to be completely honest with you. All I know is we're going to get it this episode. It's happening. It's all happening. In terms of the crafting, we've currently got one of the 100 mil or the 1000 mil storage, so the 1 billion mil storage. That's pretty insane. One of those is probably good enough, to be completely honest. We probably just could have crafted that, and that would be us set for like so many episodes. We could have probably passively earned all the rest of the resources we needed instead of going on these massive like quests. But it's fine. It's fine. In terms of like what we're waiting on at the bottom here, quartz enriched iron. Hold on, let me cancel this. You're probably not gonna like that. Let me grab that quartz enriched iron. There's a lot of that being crafted, and it's a lot of like, should be already done. You know what I mean? Like, why is it taking so long? The other thing we need actually, now that I remember, is like this essence. And I think did we already put the iron in there with the iron essence? We did. So this should actually be really quick now. This should be even quicker somehow, if you can believe it. So if we look in here, we should see, yeah, the nether quartz is done. That's already smelted. We were literally only waiting on those two things. That is insane. So now, I don't know if you know what that means. We have an infinite storage disk. We have it in our hands. It's beautiful. It's a storage disk. How much does it store? It stores infinite. So I'm going to place him in here, right next to his infinite fluid storage disk. He's got nothing in him at the moment, but we will empty all of this stuff into him. And he will store infinite. A little bit concerned. So does he just say that he stores 0? Is he meant to say 0? I might... Is it... Surely, right? Surely is he meant to... Do I still have the stuff? I'm a little bit concerned. Are we still good? Do we Essence. Do we... I think we're good. Yeah, we've still got stuff. It just says... Oh, no, there we go. Okay, I guess we were filling up something else with all that. Sure, whatever. All I know, though, is that is awesome. Infinite. We're good. We never have to worry about storage again, as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, we're done. We're done on storage. Finished. Finito. Vanquished. Gone. Reduced. Pulverized. All that's left is to finish emptying this guy. There's a few other things we need to do. We need to ramp up our nether star production. In order to ramp up our nether star production, we need to put a halt on both of these. So these should all turn off. No more seeds in the system. As you can see, it's slowly shutting down. What we're going to need instead is Inferium Seeds. We've currently got 2,000 of them. We're going to want a lot of this stuff processed. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck him in here. Chuck this guy in there. And there we go. All of these guys are going to be running 24/7 because each of them, at the very least, have 2 in each of them, which means there's no downtime. None of these machines turn off. They all stay on. What does that mean? Well, now we save up for more nether star seeds. We currently have, we have like 192. That's actually pretty good. If we want 100 more, we need so much more essence. So we're going to be farming the life out of that. Now, in terms of seeds, I know in the past there were like Supremium seeds, for example, that you could get. They don't appear to be a thing, as far as I'm aware. They don't appear to be anywhere else. What does exist is Supremium and stuff like that, combs. I don't know, was there Insanium? There is an Insanium B. Insanium B spawn egg. This is achievable. It's definitely doable. In terms of eggs, Insanium B spawn egg, I could craft one if I had a Prospera B egg. The problem is I don't have a Prospera B egg. In terms of Prospera Bs, yeah, we don't have an egg, but we should have genes. Yeah, and we could craft them together. There's some duping that happens when you do try and like put these together, which I'm not too happy about. I don't like how it works. But it exists. You know, this stuff exists. We could do it. the benefit of the Insanium bee, obviously, is... Where is he? He will produce 40% of the time an Insanium comb. This guy, 10% of the time, will give you an Insanium essence, which is worth, what do you call it? 4 Supremium. Pretty good. Like it's genuinely a really good thing to get. And obviously for the Nether Stars, what did these require again? I've already forgotten. These do need Insanium, so like we need a lot of Insanium just regardless. So yeah, we need currently pretty much what? 200,000? It's surprisingly doable, because the thing with the Inferium and this like setup is it literally does 1,000 Inferium every like 5 seconds. So that would be what, like, I mean, it's a decent amount of time, but it's like it's achievable just by letting this run in the background. So we'll let that go. That'll be fine. But to be fair, that's only for what, 100? What do you call it? Only for 100 more Nether Star seeds. Realistically, we want at least 1,000. Arguably, we want 2,000 so that none of them turn off. Yeah, don't know about that. Oh, but we have storage. How cool is that? What's this thing, by the way? What was this for? This is Flux Networks. Oh, this was to make Flux. Autocrafted. Cool. Yeah, awesome. I forgot we did that. That looks really nice. Yeah, we're done. We're done for this episode. I did what we've been trying to do for probably like 10 episodes, maybe even longer now. We've finally done it. We've got an extra storage disk that I don't know, we can throw in the system. It's not really useful for us anymore now that we've got infinite. But yeah, cool. Awesome. It's oddly relieving. It's very nice. We're good. Realistically, if we choose to, we could shove all of this stuff in our storage now. If we wanted to. We could have everything just go directly into the system. Chuck a creative importer right onto this guy. Bingo, bango. We've got everything. Let me know if I should do that. Arguably, there's a reason to keep, or there's a case at least, to keep the, the block stuff, the compressed compacting drawers. There's an argument to keep those. But all this stuff over here, I think we can just shove it all in the system. I'll be honest with you. We might do that. Regardless, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully, maybe learn a thing or two. I definitely have been refreshed about the whole being able to smelt, or being able to, crush. I guess smelt as well, but crush and smelt these compressed blocks that we were able to do in here. That's a pretty cool thing. And then, yeah, just in general, everything else. We've done all of these videos, even like, though they've been a bit painful, we have been making like improvements around the base so that they haven't been like complete waste, you know what I mean? It's just, I'll tell you what does feel like a complete waste. The fact that there's like 500 people watching it, you know what I mean? Like that definitely makes me feel like, you know what? Maybe we didn't get enough done this episode. 500 of you guys are sitting there at home like, yes. Yes. I love watching him take the storage disk out of here and place it in here for the 1 millionth time. But regardless, I'm grateful that you guys have stuck around. Hopefully you're still enjoying things. We can check again, see what the channel's currently up to. What are we at? We're currently at 8.4. 8,405 of you guys sitting at home, flossing your teeth. Or I don't know what you guys do in your spare time. I don't know what you do. But yeah, genuinely, thank you guys so much. Thank you for the support on the channel, the support in the community. It's been phenomenal. You guys are awesome. And hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one where finally, we can ignore the storage and we can try to actually craft some other stuff and like do some setups again. It should be good. A big weight has been lifted off our shoulders. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.